Welcome to Story World. Today we're diving into a captivating story of love, art, and friendship that challenges everything we think we know about romance. Meet Mia, a talented painter with a vibrant soul, and Alex, a passionate writer whose words bring emotions to life. Together, they embark on a journey filled with creativity and connection, but their relationship faces unexpected trials and heart-wrenching choices. Can friendship survive the complexities of love? Join us as we explore their dramatic tale, where passion ignites, challenges arise, and the ultimate lesson unfolds. Sometimes love doesn't mean possession. Hit that subscribe button and let's delve into the extraordinary world of Mia and Alex. The cafe was a favorite haunt for artists and dreamers, filled with the sound of clinking cups and hushed conversations. Mia loved how the light filtered through the large windows, illuminating her sketches. As she observed the world, her imagination ran wild. Today, however, her focus shifted when she spotted Alex. Mia's sketches depicted scenes of everyday life, but they also hinted at her desire for something greater, a yearning for adventure and artistic freedom. As she approached Alex's table, her heart raced. "Mind if I join you?" she asked, her voice barely above a whisper. Alex looked up, his brow furrowing slightly in thought, but then he smiled. "Not at all. I could use a break from this." He gestured to his notebook filled with hastily written lines. They quickly fell into easy conversation, sharing their favorite authors and artists. Mia's eyes sparkled as she described her love for Van Gogh and the emotional depth of his work. Alex, in turn, spoke passionately about Hemingway, his words flowing like a river. "I admire how you can capture emotions in your writing," Mia said, genuinely impressed. "It's like you're telling a story with every word," Alex chuckled, his cheeks slightly flushed. "I'm just trying to make sense of my own emotions. It's a struggle sometimes." Mia nodded knowingly. "Art is a reflection of who we are, isn't it?" Their connection deepened with every passing moment, and as the sun dipped lower in the sky, casting a golden hue over the city, they exchanged contact information, promising to meet again. As days turned into weeks, Mia and Alex's bond blossomed. They explored art galleries and attended open mic nights, where Alex would read his poetry while Mia cheered him on from the front row. Their laughter filled the air, and their shared dreams seemed to intertwine perfectly. Yet, the weight of reality began to creep in. Mia's parents wanted her to pursue a more stable career, like graphic design or teaching. They worried about her future as an artist. "You know how difficult it is to make it in art, dear," her mother said, concern etched on her face during one of their dinners. "We just want what's best for you. You should consider more practical options." Mia felt torn, the warmth of her dreams clashing with her family's expectations. "But Mom, art is what makes me feel alive. I can't just give that up." Meanwhile, Alex struggled with his own pressures. His manuscript sat unfinished on his desk, taunting him every day. He felt the weight of his friends' expectations. "You have the talent, Alex. Just finish it," they urged. Pressure to succeed loomed over him like a dark cloud. One evening, after a particularly challenging week, Mia and Alex met on the rooftop of their apartment building, the city lights twinkling below. "What's going on with you?" Mia asked, noticing Alex's distant expression. "I'm just feeling lost," he admitted, staring out at the horizon. "I'm trying to write, but I don't know if I have what it takes. Sometimes I think I should just give up." Mia placed a comforting hand on his shoulder. "You're talented, Alex. You can't give up now. We need to believe in ourselves, even when it's hard." Alex turned to her, eyes searching. "And what about you? Are you really going to keep pursuing art despite everything?" Mia hesitated, her heart racing. "I want to, but I feel like I'm caught in the middle. I don't want to disappoint my family, but I also don't want to lose my passion." The tension in the air was palpable as they both grappled with their fears, the unspoken worry that their dreams could lead them down different paths. Their relationship, once carefree, became a battlefield of expectations and desires. One evening, they sat in the cafe, their usual spot, but the atmosphere felt heavy with unspoken words. "Mia, do you ever think about what happens next?" Alex asked, breaking the silence, his voice low and hesitant. "What do you mean?" she replied, her heart sinking. "I mean us. Where are we heading?" Mia felt her stomach churn. "I don't know, Alex. I want to create, to be free. But my family, they want security. And what if we end up in different places?" Alex's expression darkened. "Are you saying you want to break up?" "No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm scared. We're both scared." Their conversation escalated, each word laced with frustration and fear. "You're suffocating me, Alex," Mia shouted, her voice trembling. "I need space to grow." "And I feel like I'm losing you," he countered, his eyes blazing. Mia's heart raced as they faced each other, raw emotions pouring out. "I love you, but I can't keep pretending everything is fine. This isn't what I envisioned for us." The argument hung in the air, a chasm growing between them. They both knew they needed to make a choice, but neither was ready to confront the reality of what that meant. After days of silence, Mia made the heart-wrenching decision to accept an opportunity to study art abroad. She believed it was the only way to find herself again, to reclaim her passion. The night before her departure, they met at the rooftop one last time, the stars twinkling above like distant memories. "It's really happening, isn't it?" Alex said, a sadness in his voice. "Yeah," Mia replied, her heart aching. "I think this is what I need. I need to find my own path, away from all the expectations." Alex stepped closer, his expression pained. "But what about us? Can we survive this?" Mia's heart broke at the thought. "I don't know. I hope we can, but I need to focus on my art." As they embraced, tears streamed down Mia's face. "I'll always love you, Alex. You've been my anchor." "I'll always love you too, Mia," he whispered, holding her tightly. "But I want you to be happy, even if it's without me." With that, they parted, the weight of their choices heavy on their hearts. Months passed, each day filled with challenges and growth. Mia immersed herself in her art studies abroad, surrounded by creativity and inspiration. She found herself painting every day, discovering new styles and techniques, pushing her boundaries. In her new city, she joined local art communities, met fellow artists, and participated in exhibitions. One day, while setting up her own exhibition, she overheard a conversation that resonated deeply. "Art is about expressing your truth, no matter what others think," a fellow artist said, her eyes bright with passion. Mia smiled, feeling the fire of her own truth ignite. She painted with renewed vigor, her canvases vibrant with emotion. Back home, Alex struggled to channel his feelings into his writing. Nights spent in the cafe turned into long hours at his desk, the blank page taunting him. He pored over his memories with Mia, reminiscing about their adventures and shared dreams. "Maybe I need to write about us," he thought one night, fingers hovering over the keys. "What we had, what we lost." He started writing a letter to Mia, filled with all the things he had never said. "I wish I could tell you how much you inspired me, how every painting you showed me opened my eyes to beauty," he wrote. But he never sent it, holding on to his thoughts like treasures of a past love. Both of them longed for each other, yet understood the necessity of their journeys. Mia often gazed at the skyline from her studio window, whispering into the wind, "I miss you, Alex." When Mia returned home, the city felt transformed. She had grown, learned, and discovered who she truly was. Her heart was a tapestry of experiences, each thread woven with love, pain, and resilience. Their fateful reunion happened on that same cafe rooftop, now a sacred space filled with memories. As she climbed the steps, her heart raced at the thought of seeing Alex again. When she spotted him, sitting at their usual table, her breath caught in her throat. He looked different, more mature perhaps, but the familiar spark in his eyes remained. "Hey," Mia said softly, a smile breaking across her face. Hey, Alex replied, his voice warm yet cautious. They settled into easy conversation, reminiscing about their adventures, laughing over shared jokes. Yet, beneath the surface, unspoken feelings lingered, waiting to be addressed. After a while, Alex leaned forward. I've missed you. A lot. Mia. Mia felt her heart swell at his words. I've missed you too, more than I can express. But things have changed, haven't they? We've changed. Alex nodded, his expression serious. Yeah, they have. I've been doing a lot of thinking since you left. About us, about what we really want. Mia looked down at her hands, twisting a ring on her finger. It feels like we're standing at a crossroads again, doesn't it? Alex sighed, glancing out at the cityscape. It does. But this time I think we both know we need to be honest with each other. We can't pretend everything is the same as it was. Mia took a deep breath, her heart racing. When I was abroad, I realized how much I loved art. But I also realized I love who I've become. I found my voice, but I still think about you every day. You were my muse. Alex smiled gently. You inspired me too, Mia. I started writing again. I've poured my heart into stories, trying to capture what we had. But now I see that I need to write for myself, not just for us. As they spoke, an understanding blossomed between them. They weren't the same people they had been. Their love had transformed into something deeper, something richer. So, where does that leave us? Mia asked, her voice barely above a whisper. Alex looked into her eyes, searching for the right words. Think we need to embrace this change. We can still love each other without being together in the same way. Maybe our paths can run parallel, supporting each other from a distance. Mia's heart ached at the thought but also felt light. You mean we can love each other without being a couple? Exactly, Alex replied, relief flooding his voice. We can cheer each other on, share our journeys, and be there for one another, even if it's not in a traditional sense. Tears filled Mia's eyes, but this time they were tears of joy. That sounds beautiful, Alex. Feels right. Our love doesn't need to fit into a box. They both smiled, feeling the weight lift from their shoulders. The realization that they could love each other while pursuing their individual paths was liberating. As they stepped away from the cafe, hand in hand, they felt a renewed sense of hope. The sun set behind them, casting a golden light over the city, symbolizing the new chapter that lay ahead. As they walked through the bustling streets, laughter bubbling between them, they embraced the journey ahead. They shared their dreams, not as a couple bound by expectations, but as friends who understood the power of love in its many forms. Mia continued to create, her artwork thriving. She began organizing community art projects, bringing people together to express their creativity. Alex, too, found his stride, publishing a collection of essays inspired by his experiences and reflections on love, loss, and growth. They met regularly, sometimes over coffee, sometimes at art shows, always supporting one another. Their bond deepened in unexpected ways, each encounter reminding them of the love they still held for each other. One evening, at Mia's gallery opening, Alex stood proudly by her side as she showcased her latest work. Each piece told a story of her journey, reflecting the beauty of transformation. "Mia, your art is stunning," he said, admiration shining in his eyes. "Thank you, Alex. I couldn't have done this without your encouragement. You believed in me when I doubted myself." As the night progressed, they shared stories with friends, laughter filling the air. When the evening wound down, they found themselves alone on the balcony, the city lights twinkling below. "This feels right," Mia said softly, leaning against the railing. "Being here with you, celebrating our journeys," Alex nodded, his gaze fixed on the horizon. "It really does. I think we're doing what we're meant to do, supporting each other while living our own truths." Their friendship had blossomed into a beautiful partnership, one based on mutual respect and understanding. They were no longer bound by the need to possess one another, but instead embraced the freedom that love offered. As time went on, they both grew individually and together. They shared their achievements and failures, their hopes and dreams, always finding strength in their connection. On a warm summer evening, Mia turned to Alex, a glint of mischief in her eyes. "You know, I still have that sketch you made of me when we first met. It reminds me of how far we've come." Alex laughed, a genuine warmth spreading through him. "I have yours too. The one of me staring intensely at my notebook. I had no idea you were watching me." They both chuckled, the shared memories a testament to their journey. It was a reminder that love, in all its forms, was worth celebrating. Life moved on, and with it came new challenges and adventures. Mia's art began to gain recognition, and she was invited to showcase her work in a prestigious gallery. The excitement coursed through her, but so did the anxiety. As she prepared for the exhibition, Mia found herself feeling overwhelmed. She spent countless nights in her studio, pouring her heart into her pieces, but the pressure mounted. "What if they don't like my work?" she confided to Alex one evening over dinner. He watched her, concern etching his features. "Mia, your art is incredible. You have a unique voice. Trust in that. Remember, this is your expression, not just a product for approval." Mia smiled at his encouragement, but self-doubt lingered. "I just want it to be perfect. This could be my big break." Alex reached across the table, taking her hand. "You've already made it. You're sharing your truth, and that's what matters." His support grounded her, reminding her that success wasn't just about accolades but about staying true to herself. The night of the exhibition arrived, filled with the buzz of excitement and nerves. The gallery was a sea of elegantly dressed attendees, each drawn to Mia's vibrant artwork. She stood near the entrance, her heart pounding, scanning the crowd for familiar faces. When Alex arrived, he lit up the room with his smile. "You're going to be amazing tonight," he said, wrapping her in a warm embrace. Mia felt a rush of relief wash over her. "Thank you for being here. I'm so nervous. Just be yourself." "This is your moment," Alex replied, his eyes sparkling with pride. As the evening unfolded, Mia watched guests admire her work, their faces lighting up with every piece. Conversations flowed, and she found herself engaging with art enthusiasts and critics alike. She felt a spark of confidence igniting within her. Later in the evening, a well-known art critic approached her. "Your use of color is striking. Feels alive," he said, his voice rich with admiration. Mia's heart soared. "Thank you. I try to capture the emotions behind the scenes." After the critic walked away, Mia turned to Alex, her eyes shining. "Did you see that? He liked it." Alex grinned. "I told you. You were born for this." As the night continued, Mia felt a sense of belonging, a realization that her art resonated with others. She shared laughs and stories, feeling the warmth of community envelop her. By the end of the evening, she was filled with a sense of accomplishment, grateful for the journey that led her here. As they walked home under the stars, Alex turned to her. "You were incredible tonight, Mia. I'm so proud of you." "Thank you, Alex. I couldn't have done it without your support. You believed in me when I doubted myself, and I always will," he replied, sincerity in his voice. Despite the success of the exhibition, both Mia and Alex began to feel the strain of their own paths. As Mia's career took off, she found herself consumed by new projects, often working late into the night. Alex, meanwhile, was finally seeing some success with his writing, receiving offers to publish his essays. However, with each opportunity came increased pressure to produce more. One evening, as they met for coffee, Mia sensed a change in the air. "How are you holding up with your writing?" she asked, stirring her drink nervously. Alex sighed, running a hand through his hair. "It's good, but it's also exhausting. I feel like I'm being pulled in so many directions. Sometimes I miss the days when it was just us exploring the city." Mia nodded, her heart heavy. "I feel that too. I've been so caught up in my art that I haven't had time to breathe. I miss our adventures. Maybe we need to make time for each other again," Alex suggested, a glimmer of hope in his eyes. Mia smiled, but deep down, she knew their lives were becoming increasingly busy, each wrapped up in their own aspirations. The connection they once had felt strained, and the distance was becoming harder to bridge. One particularly busy week, Mia received an invitation to showcase her work in a different city. It was an opportunity she couldn't refuse, yet it meant more time away from Alex. She felt torn, the pull of her ambitions clashing with her desire to maintain their bond. When she shared the news with Alex, she was met with a mix of excitement and concern. "This is amazing, Mia. But what about us? I feel like we're drifting apart." Mia's heart sank. "I know, but this is a big opportunity for me. I don't want to hold back." Alex nodded, but disappointment clouded his eyes. "I understand, but I worry we won't find our way back to each other. We're both so focused on our own paths." Conversation hung heavy in the air, each feeling the weight of their choices. That night, Mia lay awake, grappling with her thoughts. She realized how much she valued Alex, yet the fear of losing her artistic drive weighed heavily on her. Days turned into weeks, and as the date of her showcase approached, Mia felt increasingly conflicted. The night before she was set to leave, she called Alex, wanting to talk. "Can we meet? I need to discuss something important," she said, her voice trembling. "Of course," Alex replied, concern evident in his tone. "I'll see you at our cafe." When they met, Mia felt her heart racing. "I've been thinking, I can't keep doing this. I want to support each other, but I also need to pursue my art without feeling guilty." Alex looked pained but nodded. "I feel the same way. I want you to succeed, but it's hard watching us drift apart. What do we do?" Mia took a deep breath, realizing they were at another crossroads. "Maybe we need to take a step back. Focus on our own journeys, but keep the door open for when we're ready to come back together." Alex's expression softened, understanding washing over him. "You're right. It's painful, but maybe this is what we need to grow." They hugged tightly, both knowing it was a difficult decision but the right one. As they parted, tears filled Mia's eyes. She felt a deep sense of loss, yet also a spark of hope for the future. In the following months, Mia immersed herself in her art, traveling to new cities and showcasing her work. She discovered a renewed sense of purpose, but the absence of Alex felt like a void. One evening, while painting under the moonlight, she reflected on their time together. "What have we become?" she wondered aloud, the silence of her studio enveloping her. Meanwhile, Alex threw himself into his writing, pouring his heart into essays that explored love, loss, and the complexity of human relationships. Each word became a cathartic release, a way to process his feelings about Mia and their journey. He often visited the cafe where they had shared so many memories, hoping to find solace in familiar places. One day, he saw Mia's art displayed on the cafe walls, pieces that reminded him of their time together. He felt a mix of pride and sorrow, knowing how much she had grown. Mia, too, would sometimes walk past the gallery, her heart swelling with pride for what she had accomplished. But each time she saw Alex's writing featured in local publications, a bittersweet pang would echo within her. They both had carved out their paths, yet the love they shared still lingered in their hearts, an unspoken thread that connected them. Months passed, and both Mia and Alex found fulfillment in their respective journeys. They continued to support each other from afar, often sharing updates and celebrating milestones. One day, as Mia was setting up for another exhibition, she received a text from Alex. "I just finished a piece about our journey. Can I read it to you?" Her heart raced at the thought. "Of course. When can we meet?" They agreed to meet at the same cafe, the place that had seen the birth of their love and the evolution of their friendship. When they met, Alex was nervous yet excited. As he read his piece aloud, Mia felt a whirlwind of emotions. His words captured the essence of their love, how it had transformed and how they had both grown as individuals. "It's beautiful, Alex," Mia said, her voice choked with emotion. "You've managed to encapsulate everything we've been through." Alex smiled, relief flooding his expression. "I wanted to honor our journey, not just the end of it." I think what we had was special and I still believe in us. Mia nodded, tears glistening in her eyes. Me too. And I think we've both grown in ways we never expected. As they shared stories and memories, they realized they still had a profound connection. The laughter came easily, the familiarity comforting, yet there was an underlying tension that hinted at what had been lost and what could still be. Mia leaned in, her heart racing. You know, I've always believed that love can evolve. It doesn't have to be a straight line. Can twist and turn, adapt to our lives. Alex nodded, his expression serious. I agree. We've both grown so much. It's like we were meant to take our own paths to become who we are now. Mia smiled softly. I've missed our conversations. You always challenge me to think deeper about my art and life. And I've missed your perspective, Alex replied, his eyes brightening. You've always had a unique way of looking at the world. They spent hours talking, reconnecting over shared experiences and dreams for the future. As the sun began to set, casting a warm glow through the cafe windows, Mia felt a flutter of hope. What if we could redefine our relationship? She suggested tentatively. Not necessarily as a couple, but as partners in our respective journeys. Alex's eyes widened with interest. You mean supporting each other while pursuing our individual goals? Exactly. We could check in, share our progress, and maybe collaborate on projects when it feels right. Our bond doesn't have to be limited by traditional definitions of love. He considered this, a smile creeping onto his face. I like that idea. Feels freeing. We can still be part of each other's lives without the pressure of being in a romantic relationship. Mia felt her heart swell with joy. Yes, I think this could work. We've both learned so much, and I believe we can continue to grow together in a new way. As they left the cafe, hand in hand once more, the world felt bright with possibility. They had navigated the complexities of love and had come out the other side stronger, more resilient and open to new beginnings. In the months that followed, Mia and Alex embraced their new dynamic. They met regularly, discussing their latest projects, dreams, and challenges. Their friendship deepened, grounded in mutual respect and understanding. Mia's art flourished. She began incorporating elements of her journey with Alex into her work, creating pieces that reflected love's complexity, the beauty, the pain, and the growth. Each canvas became a testament to their shared experiences, yet distinctly her own. One afternoon, as she painted, she received a text from Alex. Can we meet? I have something to share. Curiosity piqued, she agreed to meet him at the park. When she arrived, Alex was sitting on a bench, a stack of papers in hand. What's this? Mia asked, sitting down beside him. Alex grinned, his eyes sparkling with excitement. I've been working on a new collection of essays, but this one is different. It's about our evolving relationship and what I've learned about love. Mia felt a rush of warmth. You're writing about us. Yeah, and I wanted you to be the first to read it, he said, handing her the pages. As she read, her heart swelled with pride and nostalgia. Alex's words painted a vivid picture of their journey, capturing the essence of their love, the growth, and the beauty of their separation. It's incredible, Alex. You've really captured our journey, she said, her voice choked with emotion. He smiled, relief flooding his expression. I wanted it to reflect the truth of what we've experienced. Love doesn't always look like a fairy tale, and that's okay. Mia nodded, tears in her eyes. You've shown that love can be multifaceted. It can be a source of strength, even when it leads us apart. They spent the rest of the afternoon discussing the essays, sharing laughter and insights, their bond stronger than ever. As the sun began to set, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink, they felt the warmth of new possibilities envelop them. With their friendship thriving, Mia and Alex began exploring collaborative projects. They organized workshops combining art and writing, inviting others to express their experiences through creativity. One evening, as they set up for a workshop, Mia turned to Alex, excitement bubbling within her. I can't believe we're finally doing this. Bringing art and words together feels so right. Alex grinned, adjusting the easel. I think it'll be amazing. We can inspire others to explore their own stories. As the workshop began, participants filled the room, each eager to create. Mia guided the art portion, encouraging everyone to express their feelings through colors and shapes, while Alex led discussions about the power of storytelling. Throughout the evening, laughter and creativity filled the air, and both Mia and Alex felt invigorated. They were witnessing the beauty of shared experiences and the connections formed through art and writing. At the end of the workshop, participants shared their creations and the room erupted in applause. Mia and Alex exchanged proud smiles, their hearts swelling with joy. "We did it!" Mia exclaimed, beaming. "This was incredible." Alex nodded, his expression filled with pride. "Feels so rewarding to help others find their voices. We should do this more often." As they cleaned up, Mia felt a sense of fulfillment. Their collaboration had brought something new to life, a testament to their evolving relationship. They were creating a space where others could explore their own narratives just as they had. One quiet evening, after a successful series of workshops, Mia and Alex found themselves sitting on the rooftop again, watching the stars twinkle above. "Can you believe how far we've come?" Mia mused, looking at Alex. He smiled, a thoughtful expression crossing his face. "It's amazing. I feel like we've created something beautiful together, even if it looks different than before." Mia nodded, her heart swelling with affection. "I've learned so much from you, Alex. Your perspective on love and creativity has changed me." Alex turned to her, sincerity in his eyes. "And I've learned to appreciate the beauty of letting go. We can love deeply and still allow each other the freedom to grow." They shared a comfortable silence, the weight of their shared experiences settling around them like a warm blanket. "Do you ever think about what might have been?" Mia asked quietly, a hint of vulnerability in her voice. Alex paused, considering her words. "Sometimes, but I also believe that what we have now is special in its own right. We're still part of each other's stories, just in a different way." Mia smiled, feeling a sense of peace. "You're right. We've created something beautiful, and I wouldn't trade it for anything." As they sat together under the stars, they both knew that their journey was far from over. Their bond would continue to evolve, shaped by the experiences they shared and the love that would always remain unbound and free. As time went on, Mia and Alex's friendship deepened into a partnership grounded in mutual respect and creativity. They navigated life's challenges together, supporting each other's dreams while allowing space for individual growth. Their collaborative workshops became a regular event, a beloved part of their lives that brought joy to both them and their community. They witnessed countless stories unfold through art and writing, each unique and beautiful. Though they weren't a traditional couple, their love endured in a different form, one that celebrated their journeys and the impact they had on each other's lives. Mia often reflected on how far she had come since that first meeting in the cafe. She had found her voice, her passion, and her path, while still carrying Alex in her heart. As they both continued to thrive in their respective fields, they remained each other's biggest supporters, cheering each other on through every success and every challenge. In the end, they discovered that love does not have to be confined to a specific mold. It can be expansive, adaptable, and deeply fulfilling, no matter the form it takes. And so, Mia and Alex embraced their unbound hearts, forever connected, forever evolving, a testament to the idea that true love can flourish even when paths diverge. As the seasons changed, so did the rhythm of Mia and Alex's lives. Their workshops flourished, attracting a diverse group of participants eager to explore their creativity. They became known in their community as a dynamic duo, fostering an environment where art and storytelling intertwined seamlessly. One crisp autumn morning, Mia received an email that sparked excitement. An international art festival was being held in a nearby city, and they were inviting her to showcase her work alongside renowned artists from around the globe. She could hardly contain her enthusiasm as she shared the news with Alex over their usual coffee date. "Alex, this is huge. I've been invited to the festival. His eyes widened with excitement. That's amazing, Mia. You deserve this. But it means a lot of preparation, and I want to make sure my pieces reflect my journey with you. I couldn't have done it without your support. Alex smiled, a mixture of pride and nostalgia washing over him. This is your moment. Create something that speaks to your truth. As Mia prepared for the festival, she poured her heart into her work, using her experiences and emotions to guide her creations. She painted late into the night, inspired by the memories of their journey together, their laughter, their struggles, and the deep connection that had shaped her art. Meanwhile, Alex was busy finalizing his own project, an anthology of essays reflecting on love, art, and personal growth. He included a piece dedicated to their journey, articulating how their friendship had evolved into a powerful partnership. With each passing day, they both felt a mix of excitement and anxiety as the festival approached. They would be presenting their work to a wider audience, sharing their stories with people from all walks of life. The day of the festival arrived, vibrant with energy and creativity. Mia stood in front of her booth, her heart racing as she looked at her displayed pieces, each one a reflection of her journey, colored by love and growth. As attendees flowed through the festival, Mia felt a wave of gratitude. She glanced around, searching for Alex. When she spotted him, he was deep in conversation with a group of writers, animatedly discussing his essays. When their eyes met, they shared a smile, a silent acknowledgement of their shared path. Alex made his way over, his expression beaming with pride. You're drawing quite the crowd, Mia. Your work is captivating. Mia blushed, glancing at the people admiring her art. Thank you. Feels surreal to share this part of me with so many others. As the day unfolded, they both engaged with festival-goers, sharing their stories and inspirations. Mia found joy in witnessing the reactions to her work, people resonating with the emotions captured on her canvases. Later that afternoon, a well-known art critic approached her booth, intrigued by a particular piece that depicted the complexity of love. "This is striking," he remarked, studying the colors and brush strokes. "What inspired you?" Mia took a deep breath, feeling a rush of emotion. "This piece reflects my journey with a dear friend. It speaks to the idea that love can take many forms, and sometimes it's not about possession but about growth and understanding." Critic nodded, impressed. "You've captured something profound here. I'd like to write about your work for my column." Her heart raced with excitement and disbelief. "Thank you. That would mean so much to me." As the sun began to set, casting a golden hue over the festival, Mia and Alex found a quiet corner to reflect on the day. "This has been incredible," Mia said, her voice filled with wonder. "I never imagined I would have this opportunity." Alex nodded, his eyes sparkling. "You deserve every bit of it. You've worked hard and your art speaks to so many people." Mia felt a swell of gratitude for Alex's unwavering support. "And I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you for always believing in me." They shared a moment of silence, the connection between them palpable. The festival had become a celebration of their individual growth as well as their collaborative spirit. As the festival concluded, Mia's work garnered attention, leading to opportunities she had only dreamed of. She received invitations to exhibit in other cities and even collaborate with artists internationally. Each success filled her with joy, yet she always felt Alex's presence in her heart, his belief in her echoing in her mind. Alex's essays, too, found their way into the hands of readers who connected deeply with his words. His anthology received praise, and he began hosting discussions about the intersection of art and life, sharing insights that inspired many. Despite their busy schedules, Mia and Alex made it a point to check in regularly. They celebrated each other's victories and provided support during challenging times. Their friendship had evolved into a beautiful partnership, grounded in love and respect. One evening, as they walked through a park after one of Alex's readings, Mia turned to him. "I've been thinking about how far we've come and what we've created together. It's really something special." Alex smiled, a hint of nostalgia in his eyes. It is. It's a testament to what can happen when we embrace our journeys without fear. Mia took a deep breath, her heart full. I want to continue to explore this partnership. Let's keep pushing each other to grow, both in our art and our lives. Absolutely, Alex agreed. We've created something beautiful, and I believe we can go even further together. As they continued to walk, they both felt a renewed sense of purpose. They were no longer just individuals pursuing their passions. They were partners committed to supporting each other's growth, allowing love to flourish in unexpected ways. Months passed, and Mia and Alex's bond grew stronger. Their collaborative efforts expanded, and they began exploring ways to merge their artistic visions. They decided to create a project that combined visual art with storytelling, a unique experience that would engage their audience in new and exciting ways. They set to work, brainstorming ideas and sketching out plans. Late nights turned into early mornings as they poured their hearts into the project, fueled by passion and creativity. One day, as they sat in Mia's studio surrounded by canvases and papers, Alex spoke up. What if we create an immersive installation that tells a story through both art and written word? We can guide viewers through different emotions and experiences. Mia's eyes lit up. I love that idea. We can use multimedia, paintings, audio recordings, and even interactive elements that invite people to engage with the narrative. As they began to outline their vision, the excitement in the room was palpable. They spent hours discussing themes, colors, and emotions, crafting a narrative that intertwined their journeys. They decided to draw inspiration from their experiences, love, loss, growth, and the transformative power of art. It became a labor of love, each piece resonating with their shared history and individual insights. The day of the installation opening arrived, a culmination of their hard work and creativity. The venue buzzed with anticipation as guests arrived, eager to experience the unique blend of art and storytelling. Mia and Alex stood together, a mix of nerves and excitement coursing through them. As they welcomed attendees, they could see the intrigue in their eyes. The space was filled with vibrant paintings, each telling a part of their story, complemented by written excerpts from Alex's essays. When the guests began to engage with the installation, Mia felt a rush of pride. They moved through the space, experiencing the narrative unfold in front of them, absorbed in the emotions captured in both visual and written form. One guest approached Mia, tears in her eyes. This piece about love and letting go touched me deeply. It's as if you captured my own journey. Mia's heart swelled at the connection. Thank you so much. That's what we aimed for, to create something that resonates with everyone's experiences. Meanwhile, Alex stood nearby, discussing the concept with another attendee. Art and storytelling are intertwined. They can help us process our emotions and understand our experiences better. As the night unfolded, Mia and Alex watched as their installation brought people together. Guests shared their own stories, finding solace in the shared human experience. Later in the evening, as they stood in the center of the space, surrounded by laughter and conversation, Mia turned to Alex. We did it. This is incredible. He smiled, pride radiating from him. We created something beautiful, Mia. I'm so grateful to have shared this journey with you. They stood there, amidst the vibrant energy of the crowd, knowing that this moment was a testament to their friendship and the power of collaboration. As the night drew to a close, Mia and Alex took a moment to reflect on their journey. They had come so far, from two individuals navigating their paths to partners in creativity and growth. They realized that love could take many forms, and theirs had blossomed into a deep friendship that celebrated their individual journeys while allowing them to inspire one another. With each new project, they found themselves evolving, learning from each other, and pushing the boundaries of their artistic expressions. They were unbound by traditional definitions, embracing the freedom to create and explore together. As they packed up the installation, Mia glanced at the vibrant canvases, each one a snapshot of their shared journey. The space was still buzzing with energy, and as guests began to depart, the atmosphere felt charged with inspiration. Look at all the conversations we sparked tonight, Mia said, her voice filled with excitement. It's incredible how art can connect people in such profound ways. Alex nodded, a smile on his face. It's moments like these that remind me why we do what we do. Our stories resonate, and that's a powerful thing. As they folded up the last pieces of equipment, Mia felt a wave of gratitude wash over her. Thank you for being my partner in this. I couldn't have asked for a better collaborator. Likewise, Alex replied, his eyes warm. We make a great team. I think we've found our rhythm. Their bond had transformed into something remarkable, and they were both excited about what lay ahead. With each project, they not only honed their individual talents but also discovered new facets of their friendship. Once everything was packed away, they stepped outside into the cool night air, feeling a sense of accomplishment wash over them. The stars twinkled above, and the city felt alive with possibility. In the weeks that followed, the success of their installation opened up new doors. Mia was approached by several galleries interested in showcasing her work, and Alex received invitations to speak at literary events across the region. As their individual paths continued to diverge and expand, they made it a point to celebrate each other's milestones. They would often meet in the evenings, reflecting on their days, sharing ideas, and discussing future projects. One evening, as they sat on the rooftop of Mia's studio, looking out over the city, Alex spoke up. I've been thinking, what if we collaborated on a book? A collection that combines your art with my writing. Mia's eyes lit up with excitement. That sounds amazing. We could weave together stories and visuals, creating something truly unique. Alex nodded, the gears in his mind already turning. We could explore themes of love, loss, and personal growth. It would be a way to encapsulate our journey and invite others to reflect on their own. Yes, Mia exclaimed. We can create a narrative that intertwines our voices, showcasing how art and words can coexist. They spent the rest of the evening brainstorming ideas, sketching concepts, and outlining potential themes. The thrill of creating something new together filled the air, and they both felt invigorated by the possibilities. As the project developed, they spent countless hours in each other's studios, blending their creative processes. Mia would paint while Alex wrote, often exchanging ideas and feedback. Their friendship flourished in this collaborative space, deepening their understanding of one another. After months of hard work, the book was finally complete, a stunning blend of Mia's evocative art and Alex's heartfelt prose. They decided to host a launch event at a local bookstore, inviting friends, family, and supporters. On the day of the launch, the atmosphere was electric. Mia and Alex stood side by side, surrounded by shelves filled with their book. As the crowd gathered, excitement bubbled in the air. This is it, Mia whispered, her heart racing. I can't believe we're finally here. Alex squeezed her hand reassuringly. We've worked hard for this moment. Let's enjoy it together. When it was time to speak, they took the stage and the room fell silent. Alex began, sharing their story, the evolution of their friendship, the challenges they faced, and the joy of collaboration. Mia followed, speaking about the importance of creativity as a means of connection. Art and words have the power to heal and inspire, she said, her voice steady. Through this book, we hope to invite others to explore their own narratives and find beauty in their journeys. Crowd responded with warm applause, and as they began signing copies, Mia and Alex were flooded with gratitude. Readers shared their thoughts on the book, expressing how deeply it resonated with their own experiences. At the end of the night, as they packed up their things, Alex turned to Mia. We did it. This was incredible. Mia smiled, a mix of exhaustion and exhilaration. I'm so grateful to have shared this with you. This wouldn't be the same without you. They shared a moment of reflection, knowing that their bond had grown even stronger through this creative journey. As they settled back into their routines after the launch, Mia and Alex took time to reflect on their growth. Each of them was exploring new opportunities, but their paths remained intertwined in beautiful ways. Mia's art began to gain recognition beyond her local community, with galleries across the country expressing interest in her work. She felt a mixture of excitement and trepidation, knowing that the more she succeeded, the more she would be in the public eye. One evening, during a quiet dinner at their favorite cafe, Mia opened up. "I'm thrilled about the opportunities, but I can't help feeling a bit overwhelmed. What if I don't live up to the expectations?" Alex reached across the table, taking her hand. "You're more than capable, Mia. Remember, your art is a reflection of your truth. Stay true to yourself, and the rest will follow." Mia nodded, comforted by his words. "Thank you for always being my anchor. Your support means the world to me." They spent the rest of the evening discussing future projects and dreams, both feeling a renewed sense of purpose. They were not just creators but also each other's confidants and supporters, navigating the complexities of their evolving lives together. As their individual journeys continued to unfold, Mia and Alex faced new challenges, but their friendship remained a constant source of strength. They learned to embrace change, knowing that life was a series of ebbs and flows. One day, Mia received an invitation to exhibit her work in an international art show. She was ecstatic but also anxious about representing her journey on such a grand stage. When she shared the news with Alex, he encouraged her to embrace the moment. "You've worked hard for this, Mia. This is your chance to shine on a larger platform." Mia smiled, feeling bolstered by his belief in her. "I want to showcase the themes we explored together. I want this to be a tribute to our journey." As she prepared for the exhibition, Alex supported her by helping with logistics and promoting the event through his networks. They worked side by side, their synergy evident in every detail. The night of the exhibition arrived, and Mia stood before her displayed pieces, her heart racing. The gallery was filled with art lovers, critics, and friends, all eager to experience her work. As she mingled with guests, she felt a wave of pride wash over her. Each piece told a story of love, loss, and resilience, and she could see how it resonated with those who viewed it. Later that evening, as the crowd admired her work, Mia spotted Alex engaged in conversation with a fellow artist. She felt grateful to have him by her side, their bond serving as a testament to the power of collaboration and friendship. After the exhibition, as they celebrated the success with friends, Mia and Alex found a quiet moment together. They stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air, the night sky sprinkled with stars. "You were incredible tonight," Alex said, his eyes reflecting pride. "Your work speaks volumes." Mia smiled, her heart swelling. "I couldn't have done it without you. Your support has been my foundation." They stood in comfortable silence, the world around them bustling with energy. Mia felt a surge of emotion, realizing how profound their connection had become. "You know," she said softly, "this journey has taught me that love doesn't always look the way we expect. Can be deep and fulfilling even if it takes a different form." Alex nodded, his expression thoughtful. "I agree. Our friendship is a testament to that. It's a love that allows us to grow individually while being there for each other." Mia took a deep breath, feeling the weight of their shared experiences. "I've learned so much about myself through this journey. You've encouraged me to embrace my truth, and for that I'm forever grateful." Alex smiled, his eyes warm. "And I've learned the importance of vulnerability and connection. We've both grown in ways we couldn't have imagined." As they looked out at the city, they felt the promise of new adventures on the horizon. They were committed to each other's growth, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead, knowing they would always be there to support one another. In the years that followed, Mia and Alex continued to thrive as individuals while maintaining their unique partnership. They created art, shared stories, and inspired countless others along the way. Their bond, forged in the fires of shared experiences, blossomed into a beautiful tapestry of friendship and creativity. They traveled, collaborated on projects, and engaged with communities, always eager to explore new avenues of expression. Mia often reflected on her journey, how love had taken unexpected forms, leading her to discover her voice and passion. Mia often reflected on her journey, how love had taken unexpected forms, leading her to discover her voice and passion. The support from Alex had become an integral part of her creative process, driving her to push boundaries and explore new artistic realms. Years passed, and the duo ventured into new territories. Mia organized community art projects while Alex led workshops that blended writing with other art forms. Together, they created programs that encouraged self-expression and healing, helping others find their voices just as they had. One day, while setting up for a community event, Mia turned to Alex. "Can you believe how far we've come? Feels surreal sometimes." Alex chuckled, a nostalgic smile on his face. "I remember when we first started. We were just two friends with dreams, and look at us now." Mia nodded, her heart full. "It's more than I could have ever hoped for. And to think our journey began with friendship. Shaped everything for me." Their conversations often drifted toward the future, exploring the potential of what lay ahead. They spoke of traveling together, collaborating on more ambitious projects, and even publishing a second book that would delve deeper into the themes of love and friendship. As they ventured into new projects, they also embraced the idea that love doesn't need to be confined to traditional definitions. They celebrated the beauty of their relationship, one built on mutual respect, admiration, and an unwavering commitment to each other's growth. Mia once asked, "What if we continue to evolve and find new paths? Will we still remain close?" Alex replied, "We've built something strong, Mia. No matter where life takes us, our connection will endure. Love is about freedom, not possession." His words resonated deeply with Mia, reinforcing her belief that true love nurtures individual growth while celebrating the bond shared. As time moved forward, they both found themselves at a crossroads. Mia received an opportunity to showcase her work in a prestigious international exhibition, while Alex was invited to speak at a renowned literary conference abroad. Both events clashed with each other, and for the first time they faced the prospect of being apart for an extended period. Sitting in Mia's studio, surrounded by her latest creations, they talked through the emotions swirling within them. "I'm excited for you, but it feels strange to think of us being apart," Mia admitted, her voice tinged with uncertainty. Alex reached out, taking her hand gently. "It's a chance for both of us to grow. This doesn't diminish what we have. We can support each other from a distance." Mia sighed, her heart heavy yet understanding. "You're right. We've always believed in each other's dreams. I just want you to know how much you mean to me. And you mean the world to me, Mia. This is just another chapter in our story," he reassured her. As the time drew closer for their respective journeys, they decided to create a project together one last time before their departure, an installation that would celebrate their friendship and the essence of love in all its forms. They spent every waking moment creating, pouring their souls into this final piece as a testament to their bond. The day of the installation's unveiling came, and the event was filled with friends and supporters who celebrated their collaboration. Piece encapsulated their journey, woven together with vibrant colors, evocative writing, and a palpable sense of love. As the night wore on, Mia and Alex found a quiet corner, both overwhelmed with emotion. "I didn't think saying goodbye would be this hard," Mia admitted, her voice breaking slightly. Alex wrapped his arms around her, pulling her close. "It's not goodbye, it's just see you later. We'll always have our stories to share, no matter where we are." With tears in her eyes, Mia whispered, "I'll miss you more than you know. But I'll carry you with me in everything I do." They exchanged heartfelt promises to stay connected, sharing updates and supporting each other from afar. They sealed their commitment with a small ritual, planting a tree in Mia's garden, a living symbol of their enduring friendship and growth. As they parted ways, each feeling the weight of their journey and the excitement of new beginnings, they knew that their hearts would remain intertwined, no matter the distance. In the months that followed, Mia and Alex thrived in their respective paths. Mia's exhibition gained international acclaim, and she found herself traveling to various cities, sharing her art and stories. Each time she painted, she felt the essence of Alex's belief in her woven into every brushstroke. Meanwhile, Alex's speaking engagements sparked conversations that resonated with audiences. His essays about love and friendship inspired many to reflect on their own connections, solidifying his place as a thought leader in the literary community. They kept in touch through video calls, sharing their triumphs and challenges, always encouraging each other to embrace their journeys. They knew that love could take many forms, and their friendship was one of the most beautiful expressions of that truth. Years later, as they both returned home to celebrate their milestones, they stood once more in Mia's studio, now filled with new works and memories. "Can you believe it's been this long?" Mia asked, a smile spreading across her face. "It feels like just yesterday we were starting out," Alex replied, glancing around the room, filled with the essence of their journey. "But look at everything we've created." Mia nodded, her heart full of gratitude. "And it's all been a testament to our bond. You've been my anchor, and I've loved every moment of this journey with you." In that moment, they recognized that love, whether in friendship, art, or life, was not about possession but about unyielding support and mutual growth. They had created a legacy together, one that celebrated the beauty of the human experience. As they stepped outside, the sun setting on the horizon, they felt the warmth of possibilities ahead, ready to embrace whatever life had in store for them, together yet apart, forever intertwined in spirit. And so their story continues, not just as artists but as friends navigating life, embracing love in all its forms and inspiring others to do the same. Because ultimately, love doesn't have to possess. It simply has to be, allowing each person to flourish in their own light. Remember, love doesn't have to fit a mold. It can be a journey, a friendship, or an unbreakable bond that transcends time and space. Thank you for joining us on this beautiful exploration of Mia and Alex's story. If you enjoyed this tale, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more heartfelt journeys.